Hi there. I'm Eric Meeks, broker owner of Remax Desert Properties in Palm Springs and Indian Wells, along with my wife Tracy. And today I just wanted to give you a real estate tip, primarily for agents, but those of you that are buyers and sellers from Canada or the northern Midwest in those colder parts of the world can appreciate what I'm going to share here too. And what it is what do Canadians like when they're buying homes? And I'll tell you, the number one thing is they want the warmth. They come from a very cold place, right? And they're coming down here during the winter time, getting away from their cold place. So a Canadian buyer really likes a south or west facing backyard. And I'll tell you, west facing backyards go at a premium because you can oftentimes get a mountain view when you're looking at that. South facing backyards too, you are looking at the mountains on the south side, which aren't as tall. San Jacinto is much bigger ones. But you have a lot of sun from both of those, and counter that thought against a local buyer who's like an annual tenant in the home, somebody who's going to live in it year round. Those of us who live here, we don't look for view, or well, the view is important, but we don't look for a super sunny side of our house with a lot of sliding glass doors and windows, because we're here all summer. And during that time, you don't want the sun beating down into your living room all the time. It'll literally change the color of your carpet if you do that. Plus, it makes your air conditioning bills a lot more. Canadians aren't here during the summertime, so they don't mind that. They also want good outdoor space. They're leaving an area where they're very constricted during the wintertime, so they want, whether it's a single family home or a condo, they want a nice pool area. They want a yard that they can go relax in and use. And of course, they want a good price. Who doesn't? But one thing I've noticed about the Canadian people, besides being thrifty, okay, on their dollar, is that they're pretty good with tools. They're handy craftsmen. There's a lot of tradespeople up in Canada, and I can only imagine. I married a Canadian gal. Tracy is Canadian, and it's true of all of her brothers and sisters and her parents. They just don't mind taking on projects themselves. So if there's a little bit of work to be done on the home, they usually overlook that. Okay, they're very handy people that way. And I'll give you one other secret, and this is not the most flattering, okay, but it is an honest statement, and we'll balance it out against Americans, okay, as we do this. If a Canadian tells you that they only want to spend $200,000 or $300,000, they usually don't mean it, okay? A Canadian who tells you they want to spend $300,000, show them a home for $250 or $200. Okay, and you can wait. If they say $500, show them a home for $350. They are thrifty with their money, and in a Canadian's mind, they think, yeah, I would spend up to $500, or I would spend up to $200 or $300, whatever that number is that they come out with. But they mean that. I would spend up to that, but it better be an ideal home at that value and that condition for wherever is the top end of the dollar that they mentioned. What they mean is, I'd spend up to $500, but I really only want to spend $350. It's just they don't say that second half of the sentence. Whereas an American will tell you, well, I'd spend up to $350, and they'll probably spend $4, because we're all so used to spending money on our credit cards and maxing out our loans that we say, yeah, I spend $350, but American usually leaves some room in their thinking beyond that. It's just a little different mindset from different parts of the world and how different buyers react. And that's it. That's kind of, so think about, a Canadian wants warmth. They usually go along with a view. They want good outdoor usable area for them to do it, and go gentle on the price, because they will be much faster to buy if you undercut their maximum, even if it's a slightly less home. Oh, and they don't mind doing a little work. So there you have it. That's what Canadian buyers want. I hope this helps you in your business, and if there's any Canadians out there who see this, I've never had one tell me that I was wrong when I went through these criteria. My name's Eric Meeks. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope you found this interesting and fun. Have a good day. Thank you for watching The Realtor Guy on YouTube. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more, please like and subscribe to this channel. We release new videos just about every week with helpful tips for real estate agents in the Palm Springs area and around the world. Thanks again for watching. I'm Eric Meeks, the Realtor Guy, signing off.